silence lingers in this room, like echoes of a fading tune. Your shadow used to fill this space, now only memories remain in place. The promises we try to keep are drifting somewhere in my sleep. I held the pieces of our past, but love was never meant to last. You were the love that slipped away, a fragile light that couldn't stay. I tried to hold the falling rain, but some hearts only bring the pain. And every dream we used to share now flows like whispers in the air, a story written in the gray of the love that slipped away. Your laughter still lives in the night, a distant spark without its light. The days keep turning endlessly, but time stands still inside of me. And every road I try to take leads back to every small mistake. If I could turn the night around, I'd never let your hand slip down. You were the love that slipped away, a fragile flame that couldn't stay. I tried to calm the rising tide, but love was never on our side. And every promise that we made now fades like colors in the shade, a story lost along the way of the love that slipped away. Maybe some hearts are meant to break to show us what we tried to make. And maybe love is just a spark that burns before it meets the dark. You were the love that slipped away, a gentle song that couldn't stay, but every note still calls your name through every echo of the rain. And though the years may drift away, my heart will always gently say there was a love I couldn't save, but never truly gave away.
My lonely heart keeps calling for a love that slipped away, like a shadow in the evening that the night begins to take. Every memory still lingers in the silence of my room, like a fading melody that once made my whole world bloom. I gave you every piece of me without a fear or doubt, but love can sometimes leave us with a pain we can't live without. Oh, my lonely Why can't you finally let go? Every beat still calls her name, though she'll never know. There was magic in your laughter. There was heaven in your eyes. But forever turned to silence when you said your last goodbye. Now the nights feel so much colder, and the stars don't shine the same. Every dream I used to follow still remembers your name. And I wonder if somewhere you still think of me tonight. Oh, my lonely heart, why do you still hold on so tight to a love that disappeared into the endless night? Oh, my lonely heart, how can you keep loving still when the one you gave your soul has forgotten how you feel? Maybe hearts are meant to break when they love too much too deep. Maybe some forgotten promises are the wounds we always keep. And oh, my lonely heart, one day you will learn to heal, but the love we once believed in will forever feel so real. Oh, my lonely heart, even if the pain remains, you will still remember love in the echoes of her name.
The road stretches beyond the night, like endless lines of fading light. Your voice still lingers in my mind, a fragile thread that time can't bind. The miles grow longer every day, yet somehow you're not far away. Every star above the sky feels like a bridge we can't deny. Across the silent distance, where our lonely shadows stand, I still feel your heartbeat, like it's reaching for my hand. The oceans lie between us, and the night feels cold and dark. There's a fire still burning across the distance. miles unknown, I still feel your presence, even when I'm all alone. And if the road keeps turning through the dark and endless parts, I will find you waiting beyond the miles between our hearts.
Where are you walking tonight? With the silence in your eyes, every step you take away leaves 1,000 broken skies. I remember every word, every dream we used to hold. Now the echoes of your love feel like stories growing old. If the road calls out your name and your heart needs to be free, tell me how I'm meant to live with your shadow next to me. Where will your heart go tonight when the stars begin to fall? Will you think of what we were when the night remembers all? If the wind calls out my name in the corners of your mind, will you turn around someday, or just leave our love behind? There are memories in the rain, falling softly on this town. Every street we used to walk feels so empty without you now. I try to silence every tear, hide the truth inside my chest, but the heart can't learn to lie when it loves someone its best. Maybe love is like the sea, always pulling us apart, but no matter where you go, you still live inside my heart. Will your heart go tonight when the world grows cold and wide? Will you search for what we had in the darkness you can't hide? If someday you feel alone and the silence feels too strong, follow every memory. It will lead you where I
The city fades beneath the sky, streetlights trembling in your eyes. The silence whispers through the air like secrets only we can share. A million shadows pass us by, but somehow you're the only light. And every step into the dark feels like a spark inside my heart. begin, where the night lets love come in, where the quiet holds our names like a soft and endless flame. In the darkness we can see every truth we're meant to be. Hold my hand and don't pretend. Let's get lost where stars begin. The wind is riding through your hair, stories drifting everywhere. Your voice is softer than the moon, a fragile, distant silver tune, and time dissolves between our breaths like nothing else remains but this. The world grows quiet far away while every doubt begins to fade. Take me where the stars begin, where the night lets love come in, where the quiet holds our names like a soft and endless flame. In the darkness we can see every truth we're meant to be. Hold my hand and don't pretend. Let's get lost where stars begin. Maybe love is just a moment floating somewhere in the night, but if forever has a doorway, I believe it starts with light. Take me where the stars begin, where the sky forgives our sins, where our hearts don't need to hide from the turning of the tide. If the night must someday end, let our memories transcend. But until the dawn comes in, let us stay where stars begin.
I have walked through endless nights, searching for a place to belong. Every road I traveled only led me where you are. In your eyes I see a story of a heart afraid to fall, but my soul keeps whispering that our love could heal it all. Don't turn away from what you feel, don't hide your heart from me tonight. Love me tonight, don't let this moment fade away. Let your heart believe the words I say. Hold me close and let the silence speak the truth. Love me tonight, like the stars embrace the sky, like the ocean meets the rising tide. If you trust the love I carry in my soul, you will never have to walk alone. Every heartbeat calls your name like a song I cannot hide. Every breath reminds me how your love could change my life. I would give you every sunrise, every wish beneath the moon, just to know your heart beats with mine in tune. Don't be afraid to cross the line. Sometimes love is worth the fight. Love me tonight. how beautiful this love can be.
The night spills softly through the room, like faded light from a distant moon. Your picture rests upon the wall, a silent witness to it all. The air still carries fragments of the quiet warmth we used to love. I tried to let the past drift by, but every wave pulls me inside. I'm lost in the tides of you, where every memory feels so true, like oceans rising in my chest, refusing time or gentle rest. I'm drowning in the things we knew, the words we said, the dreams we grew, and every heartbeat pulls me through the endless tides of you. Your voice still echoes through the dark, a fading yet familiar spark. The days keep moving endlessly, but time stands still inside of me. The past returns in quiet streams, flowing to my broken dreams. I tried to leave those shores behind, but love has anchored in my mind. I'm lost in the tides of you, where every memory breaks into, like waves that crash against the night, still searching for your fading light. I'm drowning in the things I knew, the fragile hope that once was true, and every breath keeps pulling through the endless tides of you. Maybe love is just an ocean we are never meant to cross, only drifting through the echoes of the things we couldn't stop. I'm lost in the tides of you, where every dream returns in blue, like whispers carried through the sea, of everything you were to me.
Tonight the wind is whispering through the streets we used to know. Every memory shining like a distant fading glow. I still hear your laughter in the quiet of the night, like a song that never ended, even when you left my life. But every tear that falls tonight will dry beneath the morning light. Tomorrow will remember us, the love we tried to keep alive. Every dream we held together still echoes through my life. Tomorrow brings a softer sun, a sky where broken hearts can mend. And though you're gone beside me now, your love will never end. There were words we never spoke, silent fears we couldn't face, but the truth still lives forever in the warmth of your embrace. Even when the road divided all the plans we used to make, something deep inside my heart refused to let you fade. Maybe time will teach my soul that love can heal and make me whole. Tomorrow will remember us like a melody in the rain. Every note still calling through the silence of the pain. Tomorrow waits beyond the night with answers written in the sky. And somewhere in the distance our memories never die. Maybe someday in the sunrise, heart to hearts will understand that love can last forever, even when it slips away from our hand. Tomorrow will remember us, every promise, every tear, every fragile moment when your heart was still here. Tomorrow brings a gentle light where lonely souls can finally see that love once written in the stars still lives inside of me.
You whispered softly in the dark, a promise sealed inside your heart. The stars will witness to your words, a fragile truth I thought I heard. Your hand was warm within my own, a place I thought I'd always call home. Somewhere in the turning years, your promises dissolved in tears. You were the vow that slowly faded, a dream that time could not defend. The love we swore would last forever found a quiet broken end, and every word you once had spoken faded, a promise drifting in the rain. The love we built like fragile glass could never hide the silent pain. And every dream we left unfinished now trembles softly when I wake. A fragile truth my soul remembers from the vow you chose to break. Maybe love was never meant to hold the weight we tried to give, but every promise that we make still teaches us how hearts can live. You were the vow that slowly faded. Part of you remains in me, a quiet echo in the distance of what we dreamed we'd always be. And though the night has slowly taken the light we thought would never shake, my heart will always remember the vow you chose to
When you look into my eyes, there's a silence in your soir, like a secret we unfold that you've carried for a while. Every word you softly say feels like music in the air. But sometimes I keep wondering if your love is really gone. My heart is standing on the edge between and fame and what is real. Tell me it's true that every whisper from your heart was meant for me. Tell me your love is more than just a moment's fantasy. Tell me it's real that every promise shining in your eyes will stay, because a love like this should never fade away. I have walked through lonely nights, searching for a love sincere, something strong enough to hold every hope and every fear. And now you're standing in my world like the dawn after the rain. But my soul still needs to know that your love will remain. I'm not afraid to give my heart if your heart will do the same. Tell me it's true that every dream we share is not a passing flame. Tell me your soul will never leave my heart in silent pain. Tell me your love will shine tomorrow just the same as now.
close like whispers drifting from the past. Your laughter lingers in the air, a fragile trace that's always there. The streets we walk still call your name, though nothing now remains the same. Time keeps turning endlessly, but something stays inside of me. I left my heart in yesterday, where your smile never fades away, where every dream still softly stays in golden light and endless days. Though life keeps pulling me ahead, your memory fills the road I tread, and every step I take today leads back to yesterday. Your shadow dances in my mind like distant stars I cannot find. The promises we used to share still drift like echoes through the air, and every moment passing by feels like a quiet, soft goodbye. Where hope and sorrow both remain, where every tear and every smile still walks with me another mile. And though tomorrow calls my name, the past will never fade away, for part of me will always stay inside yesterday.
The night is quiet in this empty room. Your shadow lingers on the wall. Every corner whispers memories of a love I can't recall. Your laughter once filled every space, like sunlight breaking through the gray. Now the echo of your voice fades a little more each day. I try to tell my heart that time would heal the pain, but every dream of you returns like falling rain. A star without the sky. Every tear I try to hide still remembers how to cry. If your heart has found a road far away from where I stand, tell me how walked are silent now. The music of your steps is gone. Every song we used to sing feels like a dream I held too long. I try to lose your memory in the noise of passing days, but the truth inside my soul still refuses to erase. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever in our hands, but the scars it leaves behind are written deeper than we planned. And I feel alone tonight in a world that feels so wide. Every promise that we made now is drifting with the tide. If someday you hear my name in the silence of the night, know my heart is still the same, waiting in the fading Found your name inside a drawer, between the pages of before. A photograph that time forgot, a silent trace of what we lost. The ink has faded from those lines, but every word still feels like mine. I wrote 1,000 ways to say the things I feared would push you away. These are the words I never gave you, locked inside a fragile heart. Every sentence left unspoken tore our quiet world apart. I was standing at the doorway while you slowly walked away, holding all the love I should have said, but never had the strength to say. Your laughter echoes in my mind like distant bells I cannot find. The nights grow longer than before. Your shadow waits behind each door, and every memory I keep feels like a promise I can't keep. If time could turn and let me try, I'd let the truth escape this time. These are the words I never gave you, hidden in a trembling page. All the dreams we left unfinished still wander through a silent stage. I was standing in the silence while your footsteps slipped away, holding all the love I should have said, but never had the strength to say. Maybe love was never fragile, maybe I was just afraid of the power in the moment when the truth refuses shade. These are the words I never gave you, floating somewhere in the past, like a letter lost in midnight, searching for a place to land. And if echoes ever reach you through the years that drift away, know the love I never dared to say is still alive today. When the morning touched your hair like the sunlight on the sea, I believed that every dream had been waiting there for me. You were laughter in the wind, soft as whispers in the night. Every moment by your side turned my darkness into light. If the world should fade away and the skies forget to shine, I would still be holding on to the love you left in mine. My little star, wherever you are, your light still guides my soul tonight. Across the distance of silent skies, your memory burns so bright. If time could turn its hands again, I'd follow every dream we knew. My little star, my endless heart still beats only for you. Every road I walk alone carries echoes of your name, like a song the night still sings, though the melody has changed. I can feel your gentle smile in the breeze that softly blows, and the love we once believed still lives deeper than it shows. Maybe love is not a flame that the passing winds can break. It becomes a quiet star that the darkest nights can't take. My little star, wherever you are, shining far beyond my sight. If heaven listens to lonely hearts, it will guide you back tonight. And if fate decides our paths will never meet the way we knew, my little star inside my heart will forever belong to you. My little star, wherever you are, shining far beyond my sight. If heaven listens to lonely hearts, it will guide you back tonight. And if fate decides our paths will never meet the way we knew, my little star inside my heart will forever belong to you. The room still holds the shape of you, like shadows carved in fading blue. Your voice once warmed these silent walls, now echoes tremble as they fall. The night grows heavier than before. Your footsteps are beside my door, and every breath I try to take feels like a promise love forsake. I'm ashes without your flame, a spark that lost its name. The fire we once believed in now flickers through the rain. I endless space where your warmth used to remain. Just a heart that learned to lay. How cold the world can be without your flame. Your laughter lingers in the dark, a distant glow, a fading spark. The days move slowly through the gray, like time itself has lost its way. And every memory I hold feels like a fire turned to cold. If love was meant to light the night, why did it leave without a fight? I'm ashes without your flame, a whisper in the rain. The light we used to carry now burns me with its pain. I'm drifting through the night where your warmth won't remain. Just a soul that understands how cold the world can be without your flame. Maybe love was always fragile, like a candle in the wind, but I never thought the darkness would be this deep within. I'm ashes without your flame, still calling out your name. The fire we once protected now dances through the pain. And if the night remembers what we lost inside the rain, maybe somewhere in forever I'll find your warmth again. I've been walking through these endless nights with your memory in my soul. Every dream I try to chase only led me back to you alone. Your name is written in the wind, like a song I can't erase. Every heartbeat calls for you in the silence of this place. If love is just a fragile flame, then let my heart be the fire. All I ask before you leave is the truth of your desire. Say you'll stay, don't walk away. Let this lonely heart believe that the love I feel tonight is the same one you receive. Say you'll stay, just one word is enough to make me live. All the dreams inside my soul, all the love I wanna give. Every road reminds me of the promises we used to make, and the nights we held the stars like a wish we couldn't break. I don't need a perfect world, only one where you are near, where the sound of your soft voice is the music that I hear. Maybe fate has drawn a line between your heart and mine, but if hope still lives in you, let your answer cross the line. Say you'll stay, don't let go. Let tomorrow start tonight. If our hearts were meant to meet, we can turn the dark
footsteps faded down the hall, like falling rain against a wall. The silence settled in the air, as if the world forgot we were there. Your shadow slid beyond the door, but something stayed behind once more. Every quiet corner of this place still remembers your embrace. I hear whispers after you in every empty room, like echoes of a love that vanished far too soon. Your goodbye still lingers in the spaces we once knew, like a ghost of every promise that the night could never keep for you. The clock keeps turning through the dark, but time can't dim your fading spark. Your name still dances through my mind, a fragile trace I cannot hide. And every dream that drifts away still carries pieces of your name. The world keeps moving endlessly, but part of you remains in me. I hear whispers after you in every silent tune, like shadows of the love that vanished far too soon. Your goodbye keeps calling through the night so cold and blue, like a story left unfinished by the things we never knew. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever in our hands, but even broken melodies still echo through the land. I hear whispers after you through every passing year, like memories that refuse to slowly disappear. And though the night grows deeper with the distance that we knew, somewhere in the quiet, your goodbye still whispers through.
I've never meant to lose myself in the silence of your eyes. You were just a passing star in a sky of brief goodbyes. But somewhere in your gentle smile, a spark began to grow. Now every breath inside my chest whispers things I didn't know. I try to guard my fragile heart from dreams that couldn't stay, but love is ways of finding us when we look the other way. How did I fall so deep in love I'd be strong. How did your voice become the song my lonely heart sings on? Why did fate lead me to you, just to watch you drift away? Now every night I ask the stars why love had to feel this way. Every memory returns like the tide against the shore, bringing pieces of your laugh through a door that closed before. I tell myself that time will heal the shadows of your name, but every road I try to walk still leads me back again. Maybe love is just a flame that the heart cannot control. It burns quietly inside, even when we lose it all. How did I fall so deep in love when I never meant to try? How did your touch become the dream I can't leave behind? And if someday you feel alone in the echoes of the night, remember there's a heart somewhere still loving you in silence and the streetlights shimmer in my mind like fragments lost somewhere in time. Your laughter drifting through the air, a quiet spark that led me there. The stars were trembling in the sky, as if they knew what we'd become that night. Every step we took that evening felt like fate was slowly breathing. Take me back to the night we first began, when the world was smaller in your hands, when every dream felt close enough to touch, and loving you was never quite too much. Take me back before the morning came, before the doubts could learn our names, when forever felt like it could stand on the fragile night we first began. Your shadow danced beside my own, two restless hearts not yet alone. The wind was whispering through the trees like promises between the breeze, and every word you softly said still echoes gently in my head. Time has carried us away, but the memory chose to stay. Take me back to the night we first began, when the stars were reaching for our hands, when every heartbeat knew the way, and love had nothing left to say. Take me back before the morning came, before the world could change our names, when forever felt close at hand on the fragile night we first began. Maybe time was always moving, even when we tried to stand, but a piece of us still lingers in that night we once began. Take me back to the night we first began, when the sky was drawn in silver strands, when every hope was burning to the light. Every shadow fades away, like the dawn across the sky, turning night into the day. There's a silence in your smile that my heart can't help but hear. Every moment that you're near feels like magic drawing near. I don't know what spell you cast, but my world has changed somehow. Every dream I've ever had seems to start and end with you now. Beautiful tonight, you're the reason stars can shine. Like a dream the night created just to make your heart meet mine. Beautiful tonight, in your eyes I lose control. Every beat inside my chest writes your name across my soul. There's a softness in your voice, like the whisper of the breeze, and the way you say my name brings my restless heart to peace. If the world should turn away and the sky begins to fall, I would still be standing here just to hear you when you call. Maybe love is just a spark that the universe designed, so two wandering hearts could meet across all space and time. Beautiful tonight, like a moon above the sea. Every wave inside my heart rises when you look at me. Beautiful tonight, if forever starts this way, I will hold this love for you every night and every day. I can see it in your eyes tonight. The love we had is fading slow, like a candle fighting with the wind before it finally lets go. Every promise that we made still echoes in this lonely room, but the silence between our hearts has already sealed out a doom. I would hold you if I could, but love can't live inside a lie. Sometimes the only way to love is learning how to say goodbye. heart still beats for you. Love will never be the same. Every memory of your touch still burns softly in my mind, like a song that time refuses to leave somewhere behind. I could beg you just to stay, pretend that nothing's gone, but love deserves a better truth than holding what is wrong. Maybe someday in another life our hearts will meet again, where love won't have to break apart or drown inside the pain. Walk away from me tonight, let the stars erase our pain. If destiny was ever kind, perhaps we'll meet again. Walk away, don't look behind, let the silence slowly heal, though my soul will always carry you, like a wound that time can't see. Beneath the moonlight, every star begins to shine, like the night was made for you to cross the path of mine. There's a magic in your laughter, like a melody so rare, and the world becomes a dream every time you're standing there. I don't know how fate could send someone like you into my life, but every moment that we share feels like heaven. I see the sky, and the love I try to hide shines whenever you walk by. There's a softness in your voice, like the wind across the sea, and the way you gently smile feels like home to me. If tomorrow fades away and the stars begin to fall, would still be holding on to the love that says it all. Maybe love is just a light that appears when hearts align. Two lonely souls discovering they were meant to cross in time. So beautiful tonight, like the dawn after the night. Every dream inside my heart finds its meaning in your light. So beautiful tonight, if forever starts this way, I will love you through the stars, every night and every day.